Now that I've gotten this DGI, we are not going to rest. But let's talk about something. So, about expensive fragrance, people have always had this notion, depending on what it is, like how your perception of how expensive a fragrance is or what your pockets are. Many people reserve fragrances for special occasion, and I get it. But I've recently started doing the opposite of that because life is too short. As someone who has this amount of fragrance at the moment, and even if, when I had like I didn't have up to this amount of fragrances, I've always believed in the notion of adorning yourself or treating yourself. I'm a treat yourself holic. Literally, treat yourself holic. That is what my motto is. Like, if you have something good, you might as well spend it on yourself and people around you. And this brings me to gifting. Even in gifting, I have no limits when it comes to gifting my friends in fragrances or people around me. I will literally go as far as I can because I believe that you need to enjoy the fine things. When I talk to people about fragrance, people will be like, oh, this is my special occasion fragrance. And I'm like, you are special. Like, why can't you wear this fragrance once in a while on yourself and feel good? Like, when will you get the chance to actually feel like that occasion is special enough for you to spray it? Because, sometimes with the way life is life in adulthood is adulting, sometimes you don't really have that occasion that you feel like, oh, it's really worth it to wear this special, expensive perfume. But in the same vein, I get it that sometimes some places are not worth you like using your expensive or special perfumes. Because if you're like going to like a basic, maybe going to the gym where there'll be other people, or if you're going to a public space, the expensive perfume might be, you might feel like it's a bit offensive or too much for people, around you. I'm playing around with this face tracking thing. It's exciting me. So, anyways, back to the topic. Other than that, if it's just for like your own self, I'm of the very strong opinion that you need to wear your expensive perfume. I'm here to convince you and not confuse you. Reason being that, look, for instance, now, well, some of my expensive perfumes, to be fair, I got them from like the advent calendar. But even the ones I bought with my money, I'm sorry, I'm going to wear it because I think when people talk about, the five sites and all of that, people downplay how much smell, you know, affects our well-being. Because I feel like with sight, sometimes you can look away or just, close your eyes and all of that. But with smell, it's a bit difficult. This is my argument. Listen, it's a bit difficult because, you want to close your nose, you want to block out the smell, but you need to breathe, don't you? Yeah, you need to breathe. So there's only so much you can do, even if you wear face mask and whatnot. It's the same thing when you smell something good. If you smell something good, you're drawn to it. And I feel like it gives a very strong impression as well and memory when it comes from smell compared to sight sometimes. Because sometimes, you can see something, but you're like, oh, I can't remember. Even if you have like long-sightedness, short-sightedness, you might see it depending on, your eyesight. But with smell, I don't think unless you have like, issues with like smell and you're going to smell that thing regardless. Like, it's going to be pungent, it's going to be nice, it's going to be, but your brain might interpret it differently. So, that's being established. Smell can be very, very, impressionable. Like, you smell something nice and you feel good all day. Oh, when I entered there, it smelled so nice. You might never remember the faces of the people there or what the place looked like, but oh, it smelled nice there. But and the same thing with smell as well. You go on a bus or you go somewhere like, oh, it smelled so good. And if you smell rancid as well, you're like, oh, it stank in there, like it was nasty. All you can think about when you remember going to a place was how nasty the place smell. All you can think about is when you got something out. Smell is very, very long lasting. You see, some people even tell you things like, oh, I can't wear perfume because when I got this perfume, this person bought it for me. And now when I spray it, all I think is think about them. Oh, this person gave me their, you know, top, or they gave me their coat, or it smells like them. It's the same thing as, when you meet someone and people hold on to, the blankets, the clothing that smells like them. So, am I convincing you yet? Are you convinced? Do you see where I'm saying what I'm saying with this? So smell lasts longer. It is for memories. Sight is not enough. So when you smell expensive, when you smell, in whatever tax bracket, even if it is your cheapies as you call it, wear your fragrance. Do not limit yourself. I'm not just saying wear your expensive fragrances alone, though I did say that in the beginning. But wear fragrances because you enjoy them and because you want to feel good. Hallelujah, somebody. Amen. So now that we've established that, because one thing about me is I do not care what the price is. If it smells good, I'm going to wear it. So that makes me, it's one of the reasons why I started like holding myself accountable by doing my daily scent of the day. That was like the first thing I started doing before I got comfortable, like making content and being more comfortable. And I was like, oh yeah, I should document it, because when you have so many fragrances and you love fragrance, and you just need to like find a way to like express yourself. I feel like many people, talking about underestimating smell, this as a very strong sense, it's like wearing a cloth. People will say, oh, I don't understand why you need to have like more than 20 bottles. I don't see why you should have more than 5 bottles and all of that. It's the same thing as wearing a cloth. You want to smell a certain way, whether you like fragrances or not. It's one of the things that you can't deny. Like when you meet someone for the first time, you are drawn to how they smell or the air around them. Besides the appearance play a very big role, but the smell also plays a big role. If you meet someone for the first time, you shake their hands, they smell all sweaty, you'll be disgusted, even if they look good. And even if they smell good and they don't look good, you'll be equally disgusted, or you might manage. So, but yeah, going back to our deviated title, smell. All the ranges of this scent, there are days you want to smell. And the thing is, another thing I always also want to mention is that sometimes with some fragrances, even though it's a fruity floral fragrance, on some days when you spray them, they would feel different to you. They might embody what the weather is like. It's interpreted in a different way. It's interesting how our brain is able to do that, isn't it? You agree? Thank you. So yeah, take for instance, let me see, which can I use for an example now? Aha! Which can I use? I'm trying to see a fragrance now. So let's go with this one. This is Pink Diamond Sakura. If you know this fragrance, the girlies know this fragrance is beautiful. Something about it is just so exciting, it's refreshing. Now that I'm smelling today, it just reminds me of, a nice, it feels green, it feels fruity, a bit musky. There's something green, slightly, harsh citrusy about it in the beginning. But one thing about this fragrance is it always reminds me of something refreshing. That being said, and one thing is, just like clothes, the way you wear fragrance also embodies how you're feeling. Some days you just feel like, oh, I need something that energizes me. Clothes are not doing it for you. Nothing is doing it for you, but smell will do it for you. Pick me ups. Signature by Mont Blanc, for instance. This fragrance is one fragrance I always gift to people. And so far, it's never failed me. I've gifted, well, I bought it with my money. No sponsorship from Mont Blanc here, but Mont Blanc, wink, wink. But it's one fragrance I always gift, and it's just something about the creamy way it bursts out. It has that nice florals. It's just beautiful in every way. Like, it's a fragrance that is so light, even for those that will say, oh, I don't want to, because you can say this is like gourmand flora or whatnot. Even if you think, oh, I don't like gourmands, I don't want to smell like, food and all of that, but this is light, fluffy and breezy. It's not very airy for me. It's still, a nice lactonic vibe to it. But anytime I give this, one thing people always say is they love the sweetness. It's just the perfect balance. So it's an agreeable scent. So that is why, regardless of the package, expensive or not, some fragrances are worth wearing. Same thing with this now. I will use that as well. This is pricey, but will I wear it just to discover layering combos? Absolutely. Same thing with my Resala. When I first got it, I was like, because I bought it in the UK, I was like, oh my god, it's pricey. But look at that. Can you see the juice? I have to wear it because I want to feel good, smell good, and enjoy my fragrance. Some days you can wear something that might not be expensive and it smells just as good. Same thing. Valaya, an absolute gem. This is like a crowd pleaser and crowd favorite. Expensive, but I'll wear it. Let's see. Nina Rishi, L'Ecstasy. Kind of, budget friendly, but will I spray a lot? No. It's discontinued. So, yeah. I have, with this point, scattered points, I hope I've been able to convince you and not confuse you on why you need to wear your expensive fragrance regardless. Life is too short. You are the moment. You need to enjoy yourself. You need to feel good. Just like you wear nice clothing, your confidence, the air around you needs to smell that good. You need to embody how good you feel. You need something that will pick you up and project the confidence you might not be feeling as well. Sometimes you need a fragrance to like help you set the tone. You might be an introvert, but your fragrance will do the talking for you. Yeah, sometimes you need to do that. So yeah, I hope I've been able to convince you and not confuse you. And thank you for listening to my yap. You're welcome. So, Z out. Oh, did I introduce myself? Hi, Z here.